Hi, this is Rachelle Scrapcraftastic, and I'm going to be working in my DIY Christmas planner. If you would like to see how I made this planner, there will be a link in the iCard and in the description box below showing how I did it. This is what it looks like. Has a ribbon closure for now. I also have a video up showing how I made this vellum window envelope. The last video that I did working in the Christmas planner was this menu page, which I still have not filled out. I will be filling this out today, and I will try to make sure I post a photo of it on the community tab. So make sure you check out the community tab. So that's it. That's everything that I've done so far. So today I had this idea, and I just want to do something different and interesting. I need to do my cooking schedule for Thanksgiving. That's what the menu page is as well. It's for Thanksgiving, and maybe I'll make a whole section just for Thanksgiving. I'll have to work on my tab dividers. We'll be doing that soon, but I need to work on the cooking schedule. And I want to do something different. I don't want to do the same old, same old. So I have pulled out a piece of sticker paper. And then I have these stamps from my collection. Some I've used, some I have not. This isn't going to be like a typical planner type setup, but this is an option. Say if you're a crafter and you have things on hand that you might want to try, this is an option. So what I thought I would do, I'm running low on boxes and I don't really have time right now to print and cut. So I thought I would make my own boxes and then do a weekly setup on this grid paper. This is DIY grid paper. I'm just gonna do a weekly style layout on these pieces of grid paper, and let's just get started. So I'm going to cut down some double size boxes, but I'm going to make them Erin Condren height. So that'll be about 3 by 1.9, but I'm just going to round it off to 2. So 3 by 2 boxes. I need 7 of them, but I can do 8 and have a notes section like you do normally have on a typical planner. So, and I don't really need that many because after Thursday I don't really need anything. So let me think. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I truly only need 4, but I'm gonna go ahead and do the whole week just in case. I'm going to, since I don't have borders around them, I'm going to ink around mine. You could actually use marker or brush pen and just do like watercolor edges on them. Depending on the style you want, you could just use a regular marker and go around them. You could actually frame them off with washi tape. There's any number of things you could do. So I'm going to use my craft mat, that is my old one, to protect my desk surface. And I'm just going to lay these out. I'm going to use vintage photo. I'll probably use some walnut stain. And I may use a little, what is this? Spiced marmalade. So let's start with vintage photo. Just checking my daubers. And this vintage photo might have a little walnut stain in it because I accidentally. So I'm just going to go around the edges. Ooh, that came out dark. Yeah. Probably don't need that much. I think I'm going to stick to the brown, to the vintage photo. So that's what the first 4 are looking like. That first one is a little dark because, yeah, I did have a little of the walnut stain. So I may go back through with just a little touch of walnut stain to make them all match. But that's where we are. So I'm going to do these last 4 real quick, and then we'll see what we want to do about the colors. Let's see if a little touch of walnut stain can help blend them in a little bit more. This one I went way overboard on, but I was having problems with the paper curling. I think this one already has enough, and so does that one. Okay, so those are our days, and I think I'm gonna go around the pages too with a little walnut stain, and I'm just gonna try, with a little vintage photo, and I'm just gonna try and use what's already in the sponge and not dip, so that it will be very light. I'm gonna have to dip. So there we have the edges done. Set that aside for now. So then I was thinking I would do a little something in the background maybe. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do that first. I haven't used this stamp before, so I'm gonna use this one. So this is kind of like art journal, mixed media, planner all in one kind of thing. So let's ink this up. So I just want to test it on this piece of paper here before I stamp it. Okay, so that's a little dark, but let's just do a little bit in the background. Okay, so I'm gonna stop there with that. So next, let's see about placement. Even though I want to do a little more in the background, I still want to, am I going to be able to fit all 4 at once, or do I want to overlap? I think I kind of want to overlap a little bit, but I want to also keep the space. I think I'll put this one over here, and this one. These are the 2 days I probably won't use. Or I could just run them down the center, but that's boring. Okay, so then I was thinking I could also add some stitching to these, just because I haven't used these stitch stamps before, and I want to use them. So let's see. I think I want to just use the straight stitch, and I don't have a block long enough for this. So I'm just going to try and make this work with this. I don't know how this is going to work, but we shall see. So I'm going to move these once again. And maybe I won't do all of them because I got a feeling it's going to be a little fiddly to deal with. And I'm just going to, oh yeah, it's going to be tough. Okay, so that one is done. And I'm going to go ahead and stamp the days of the week. These are from Gold Mining Coco back in the day. Hopefully they will still work. Let's test the stamp. Pretty good. Okay, so Monday is a little light, but I think overall they're fine. So that's it. That's all I'm going to do for the days of the week. Kind of wanted to do something with the leaves and the pumpkins. Let's see what I can do with this leaf and using the orange marmalade or spiced marmalade. This is Distress Oxide, so it's a little different from the Distress ink. Okay, we can play with that. So let's add some leaves in the background. This is a teeny tiny little leaf. Let's see how this one goes. Let's try some vintage photo. I could go on forever because I really enjoy doing stuff like this. But it's time to stop. So I think I don't know. Maybe I could do the pumpkin. I hope I'm not making a mess, but I want to do at least a few pumpkins on here. And some of this may end up being covered up by the days of the week, but I at least want to try and have something on here besides leaves. I think I've leaved out this season. The pumpkin is going to be very light anyway, so let's see what we can do. Let's put down the days. So Monday, okay, I think I'm gonna do it a little something like that. Because the backings are a little difficult to remove on these for me, I am going to pause and I'll come back once I have all of them stuck down. Everything is glued. Everything is down. I'm just gonna burnish that down, make sure that it's stuck. It's a kind of odd looking. It's not what I expected. But I think if I use an orange pen to write on the spaces, that they will be okay. It feels like it's a little incomplete, but I don't know what else I would do. But this is kind of what I envisioned. And maybe if I hadn't made these, if I had made them orange, it would have been better. But I know for next time, I could come back with a few stickers, but I kind of wanted to do this without using stickers. I guess it's not so bad once I pop it in here. And it's missing the main reason that I did this. This is going to be the cooking schedule. So, am I gonna run this down the side? I think I am, but I wanna ink it a little bit. I'm gonna use the orange. Okay, let's see. Let's run this down the side. Okay, so that's it. I'm gonna stop there. I may add some stickers to it as I'm adding the content to it, but I'm satisfied with it as is. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. Also, make sure you subscribe to the channel and hit that little gray bell so that you'll receive notification each time I upload a new video. Be sure to check the community tab and my stories for updates throughout the week. Also, check us out over at patreon.com/Scrapcraftastic for exclusive content and digital downloads. Visit my other channel, Journal Life's Journey, for craft videos and junk journals. You can find me across social media at Scrapcraftastic. Visit my website and shop at scrapcraftastic.com. If you have any comments or questions, please leave them below. Thanks for watching. Happy Thanksgiving, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.